I'm Justin. Today I'm going to be doing a sort of discussion video, and it's sort of in response to Ariel Bassett over at Ariel Bassett, and yeah, she did a discussion on libraries, and if you haven't seen that, I definitely go recommend watching that before you watch this. It will be down below. Yeah, so go watch that before you watch this, because this might not make sense if I'm responding to her. Yeah, so I personally agree with what Ariel Bassett said. I agree that libraries are going out of date, but I don't use them that often. But then I do use them, but I use them and then I don't read the books. I think I'm the type of person who really likes, I like to have books on my shelves. If I want to read a book, the book's on my shelf for like months before it gets read. It's just how I do it. And so when I borrow a library book and I have 2 weeks to read it, it does not get read. I will go to the library with the intention of getting books, unless I've gone with the intention of getting one book. Like, for example, I read the entire selection series from the library because I read the first one from the library, and then I didn't want to buy the other ones because then I wouldn't have them all, and they had them all, so I read them all from the library. And I'll probably go and read The Heir from the library as well. But that's a book I really want, so then therefore when it comes in the library I will get it and then I'll read it and I take it back. But otherwise, if I've just gone and browsed and picked something up, I'll pick it up, take it home, keep it for 2 weeks, maybe longer, and encounter a very hefty fine, but I won't read it. It'll stay there on my shelf, not getting read, because I'll look at it and be like, well, I need to read that because I have a time limit on it, but I won't read it because I've got a time limit on it, and because that would feel pressured on me to read it. And also, I'm not going to the library anymore at the minute because I have a £9 fine, which I don't want to pay, and sort of avoiding them a little bit. Just because I was like a week late on books, I have a £9 fine. I don't like it. But I just think libraries they're not done well anymore. They're not like advertised well. Like, kids aren't, at least in England, kids are not persuaded to read as much as they were when I was a kid. And libraries, I loved libraries as a kid, but now they're just not. It's just where you go and get books. They're not like, at least in my area, there's no real